that was it. The game 4.
All
Well,
right.
the game 3. Well, not game 4 yet.
Yeah.
It's going to be Battlefield of
Yeah.
Eternity, chosen by Tempest, of course.
All right.
Ballistix will be going for that first spec, first spin, first spin, first pick, as they are looking for that Hanzo possibly. But in this battleground, please do not leave Hanzo open in
Yeah.
in HGC,
Please.
in Hero League, in Quick Match. Oh, that's not possible. In AI or anywhere. If you're up against a Hanzo, you're not gonna have a good time.
Yep.
There's an
Hanzo's
insta ban.
See, this is how it usually is. We have the Shimada brothers super fast ban within 10 seconds. But every time one team decides to, contemplate on whether to ban Hanzo or not, they always end up not banning Hanzo. And that the first game Ballistix had Hanzo, they got 1 win. Tempest second game had the Hanzo, they have that 1 next to their name. Now both Genji and Hanzo are banned, and Greymane is still taking first pick. I'm so
Greymane
surprised.
still out here. Uther Tyrael pair up. Okay, seems like they're going for that Sonya once more, kind of hinting.
Yeah.
Greymane is taken away, but still they can build a very good pair up. Along with that Tyrael, they got their 2 favorites. Well, of course, Hyde, not the favorite from Hyde personally, but in the meta right now.
Yeah. Will we see Rhaegar and a noob?
Maybe an Adubara, and which has been banned in the first game. That's why we couldn't see the cocoon from Ballistix. But they still won without it.
Because if they don't, Tempest might ban it again. Just in case, since now this time around they have Genji and Hanzo banned already. So that was the mistake Tempest made. They first banned a noob rather than Hanzo, and SCSC took that Hanzo away. Okay, Muradin and Rhaegar. Okay.
Kind of funny, because ETC would have been an okay pick, possibly even a better pick here, because in terms of rotation, and if you're going to see lots of Sonya happening, very likely, ETC could have been a better pick. But from what we've seen from game 1, I think Hooligan just said, just give me Muradin. Not going to be the best case with ETC, it seems like, tonight. So there's that Rhaegar pair up.
Alright, well, let's get on with the bans, and I'm very curious on what Tempest will pick.
Rhaegar has around 50% win rate, but Uther is way higher, still close to high 60s, almost 70% win rate in Korea only. So that's how highly Uther is picked. But compare the picks, if you talk about the participation rate, Rhaegar and Uther, they're almost not the same, but not too far apart. That's how good Uther is. A lot of teams picking both heroes, but still Uther just comes out on top.
Yeah. Just a solid support, I guess. So,
Blaze.
right, Blaze and Cassius banned, and now we have the 2 picks from Tempest. Let's see what they'll go with. Oh, the music is off.
It was off.
It was on. I was actually enjoying the music because I was staying quiet, listening to the music, saying, "Oh, I could finally hear the music."
It's coming back online. It's coming back. It was on cooldown.
Oh yes,
it was on a cooldown for a few seconds. It's got a quite short cooldown. It's one of the best heroic.
Yeah, it's one of those poking skills where
because we don't see Lucio anymore. Basically, we have to fill in the music because Lucio still has 0% win rate. That poor frog.
Okay, we see a Li Ming.
Okay, this was another reason why they took Tyrael here. Li Ming for the poke, for the immortal, and Martel. Also a great pick for the solo lane. Not going to be Sonya in this case because of that.
Yep.
Still has another spot open though.
Alright. We'll see what happens. Are we gonna... Is Ballistix gonna answer with the mage or not? We'll have to see.
Greymane still very good at chunking down immortal. I don't think that was enough. Maybe they were thinking of their own Li Ming, which is taken away, so they have to go in another way of some pokes. Maybe even bring Artanis, which is not the most favored way, or just go with the old way, the old L5 way. Come and bring that Q Vala, get hungry, Go for that Q, chunk down the immortal, which is still possible, but they need some poke.
Yeah, and you know, Ballistix, you saw last game, lacking poke.
Chen with Tassadar.
Oh. BC a Tassadar.
We have a panda in the house, everyone.
Wow. Okay.
Shields, infinite shields from the
Okay.
brew. Muradin, the solo lane is Chen is going to destroy the solo lane.
Yeah.
Also pretty tanky. Can soak up all the Li Ming shot. We saw this happening a few times in 2017 here, HGC Korea, especially against these two, Martel and Li Ming. So they're going back in history, but also Tassadar. That's kind of
that's taking the back.
That is not too common. I don't really follow too much. Of course, extra shielding onto Greymane, even more than even Chen. It's possible with some wave clear. And I'm guessing Archon in this case too.
Alright, well, now I'm excited to see Chen and Tassadar in action.
It's going to be tough for Li Ming to really put in all the damage. Chen will be just drinking that brew out and getting the shield. They're soaking in the damage from Li Ming, really not letting those missiles, those orbs to hit the immortal at all.
And even with Tassadar during team fights, that's gonna be... Wow, it's a fight of the shields with Tyrael on Tempest and with Tassadar and Chen on Ballistix side.
Oh, let's see. With the last pick ETC, we have Tempest here. As they will lock in. They thought they need some more CC to stop Chen from doing whatever he wants to do, because basically they were there. It seems like they're trying to counter what we just picked with the last two, with the solo lane, with the DPS. Let's see if that is enough. They do have Li Ming. One kill is enough for the reset, but can they get that one kill? There is also a Tassadar now, and as I look at the picks, it makes more sense. The reason why they brought Tassadar at the end for Ballistix.
Yeah, we'll see if it works out, because both teams, they have something in mind. They want a play, and it's definitely not going to play out the way they planned. So the randomness, the difference in shot calls on the spot, the decision making, we'll see which side is superior. And you know, Chen and Tassadar are coming in, something new finally for the show. I'm very excited.
Oh, of course. And that's the thing. We have Tassadar, of course, can slow the target down with the attacks. I think that's what we're looking for. We have lots of melee from Ballistix, which is not the best case scenario against the Death God from Tempest. Let's see how they create their damage. I think they have the damage, but it takes a good synergy, good timing, good shot call for them to get the kill. Both sides here.
Definitely. They don't... I just want to see you know, the Li Ming also doing a lot of poke damage as well. Because you know, many of them just get dodged, but... Let's see, orb going, that Arcane orb. As Hero comes back down, they're going to fight for this camp maybe. Yep, they found out. They're going for the camp. No, Tassadar is just being a nuisance.
Yep, just getting those stacks for his level 1 quest, and once that's finished, we'll be doing a lot more harass from the side with the slow available.
Gosh, look at that.
Chen is not even here. It is a 4v5 now with the Martel joining. Hooligan may have stayed a little bit too long. Does have no cost. Li Ming's the first one to go, and Magi follows after STE. Meanwhile, he has been playing a different game for himself, as there. He was over the wall, just doing basic attack, just like this the entire time. Says, hey, what are you guys doing? I'm having fun stacking my quest, playing Diablo 2 here.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, this Tassadar. I love it. I love it. Like,
and by minute 3, and then he will say to his teammate, oh guys, I finished my quest this early. And then his teammates will say,
are you guys almost done?
Like, you're no help to the team. What were you doing this entire time?
I was zapping you. I was zapping and helping you guys.
I was slowing the enemies down for you, but no. Well, here, I don't think the quest finished yet, but I'm pretty sure it's pretty high or for the time being. Chen, of course, can also do solo camp. It takes a longer time, a very long time indeed. Screaming going to push in, as they are also going to lose the power of the bottom though. They're buying time because they got their early camp installed here.
Oh, alright, they tested or saw that they may rotate up earlier.
Here we go.
3 seconds. Immortals are out.
And they being positioning themselves as they're actually going in for the defense.
Yeah.
Tempest
Tempest is actually defending their immortal.
as Jungha is taking some hits. Shields are not coming in yet as Tassadar joins the teamfight. Tyrael still a few more seconds until he joins the teamfight. Sign looking for an angle to power slide in. There's a stun and another stun from the Immortal. That takes down Chen. Poor Panda.
Poor Panda, and you know that Tassadar is still having a blast on the sidelines.
That was almost too perfect of a power slide, and the timing. I think he saw the circle the moment he was power sliding in. Well, very good pair along with the Immortal there. Chen did not find his way out. Tyrael just tossing in. It is not the longest respawn time, so Chen is already back. High, taking lots of damage from Hooligan. Magi also diving in. Double Wolf, they can dive in pretty heavily. But in the meantime, Martel has been doing the damage from the other side. It's only 3k apart, 2.5.
Alright, now this time around, they're gonna just try to go for each other's Immortal.
It's gonna be a race here.
Yeah, it is, and it seems like Tempest is a little bit faster.
Ooh, are they? Ballistix wins. Even without Hooligan.
Yeah.
Of course, Murden does not do too much damage, and better off annoying the other side. They barely win. They will get some shield.
Super close. My bad eyesight. Yeah. You know, made the wrong call, but either way.
Well, racing against Greymane, of course, that was fun. But Martel, of course, it's the nerfs will be hitting later on. But still, the same patch, Blaze patch.
Yeah.
Until the next weekend. Blaze balanced patch, to be in fact. So Martel still having that 2.25%. Or was it 2% now? It's going down every single time. I can't remember. Dami almost died right there.
Alright, they're gonna give this board up. Immortal's almost out, but you know, he did his job. He can go rest in peace.
Good. Was maybe trying to look for his chance to come in. Just doing some harass as he could really do nothing else but to push lane a little bit on the top.
Okay.
Found himself nowhere now.
They're back. They're gonna open this door up real quick. Dami comes in to defend. Alright, so everybody's rotating towards top, probably for this camp fight. We have Uther and Leeming still very far away. Tempest definitely has to give this one up. It's a 3v5. This was...
Well, finishes his... Well, the quest is finished.
Yep.
SDE's got that increased range now. Slow. It will be a little bit harder to engage in with the Tormented Soul. We'll have that slow, but if he gets that slow, but if he gets that holy divine shield on him, that's not going to be too helpful in anyways. But of course, ETC will also not have that in a way. Purifying Brew for, of course, having the stun will be a lot more effective later on for Chen. I guess after dying right there, he really felt that and felt that he had to take that talent at 7.
Well, the 12 o'clock camp and the 6 o'clock camp being taken by Ballistix. Definitely, Tempest is getting pushed back for now. One full level difference. Ballistix almost at their level 10 mark. I wonder if they'll make that move because Immortals is coming out in 2-1. They're out and Ballistix at the same time hits 10 very soon. There we go. It's 10. Oh, Hooligan getting picked off. Avatar is used.
Yeah, popped that Avatar and he's going to be safe. Almost dies.
Oh, look at that range now.
But they're out leveled. Getting that trait. will be getting the heal. There's the Wandering Cag. That's exactly what they were looking for, but goes over. Nicely done by Good. Out-leveled. They actually got lots of heroics out in that way. No one costing no one's life there. So good job by Tempest.
Yep, and now they are going for that immortal fight.
So Keg to counter what they have. Lots of CCs. When Martel tries to come in, that's basically the counter, not the only counter what they have now.
Are they going to try to just defend this or just give it up? It seems like they're just going to give it up, not because they're still not 10 yet, and they have nothing. They're already the Immortals done now. All right, Tempest is keep getting pushed back by Ballistix. They're not giving them, Ballistix is not giving Tempest any room to work with right now.
Yeah, well here, well they were just doing wave clears, but bottom lane was somewhat pushed, and they have to soak in that minion EXP to hit 10. They could really do nothing else to burn that shield down a little bit, but the rotation was going to be kind of weird, so they just waited that, kind of wasted that time doing nothing. And that was the only choice. Here comes Cemented Souls. Not going to do too much damage. Sanctification, not on the perfect spot. Jungna still alive and doing lots of damage.
Oh, there we go. With the barrel.
Let's see. Finds a target, but is Divine shielded. Power slide. There's a mosh pit. Is there anything to cancel? That's not going to be the one. Liming gets killed. That may not be the only one. There's this Disintegrate. Just not enough for the kill. Canterio can Q.
Oh, he's dead. Goodbye.
In and Warcross is out of there. But Lockdown comes in, tries to get the kill, but instead it's going to be a big turnaround. Power slide is way too late.
I definitely called out that call of the murder and killed way too early.
And Murder's already back full health.
Well, 2 level apart still.
Well, Tempest got the initial kill. That was well done. And Greymane, because Ballistix, they're lacking damage. It seems they're lacking damage so much here. Their only DPS honestly here is Greymane. And if that's the target is protected with the Divine Shield, which it did on Tyrael last time, that's the perfect time for a mosh pit, for ETC to go in, for Liming to get the kill focus down, all the skill shots into one target, and that's the beginning. But the beginning was good. Tempest, they were way too happy about the result. They were chasing too far, and then Ballistix tried to actually turn that around nicely.
No.
Available.
Alright, slowly Tempest is actually trying to catch up. Still 1 full level behind though. They have to win maybe another team fight, 1 or 2, in order to actually catch up or maybe even surpass Ballistix level. All the lanes are just not in their favor.
And that's the thing, they got the rotation down, and but Ballistix, they are keeping up their momentum, still got their lead. All they have to do is really look for that timing and get that done. They have the comp, they have the counter comp, but what they want to accomplish is the kills onto the other side. Getting Liming, getting ETC, maybe Uther, even Tyrael before the Sanctification, but that's not happening right now.
Alright. We have the Immortals coming in 10 seconds. They want to finish this camp and then go for the Immortals. We'll see. There we go. They are gathering up at mid. Here we go.
Oh, let's see. Ballistix having an early lead, early position. ETC even power sliding in for extra damage somewhat. But against the Greymane, again, this is happening. The race. It seems like it's a race because Tempest still not up 13.
Definitely is, and this time around, definitely Ballistix have done more damage.
Now, Holy Ground is available for Dami. Let's see how he isolates the target, Hooligan. Actually, that Holy Ground kind of helped Hooligan to dodge that orb in a way, so good job.
Okay, but they are defending, and we have Martel doing the damage at bot by himself. There we go, they're going in.
Slides in, and Lockdown still alive with the wave of force.
The barrel pushing ETC back. Alright, Martel actually joins his team for that team fight, and the...
Here goes Power Slide. It is basically, everything's basically ignored. Sanctification, Mosh Pit, totally ignored for both. as Ballistix, they are onto the retreat. Hooligan almost dies again. There goes Good for the last hit. That's a kill too. Leemy gets the reset. That's the start of the party and the end of the party for Ballistix.
And that mosh pit was a little too late, I think. It caught nobody.
It was just, I guess it was trying to catch at least one.
Yeah.
But it became a okay zoning too, as they were having an okay time on the top side with Greymane.
All right, well,
one kill is all they need. Ballistix, it seemed like a Chen was a smart move, but after a few team fights, they're lacking damage, and when they lose that focus, because there's the Holy Ground, Sanctification, there's so many tools for Tempest. Can they win? Can they win a team fight here?
Yeah, I don't know. Right now, it just we'll have to see. And now this time around, Tempest actually gets the immortal first. Wow. Okay.
Here we go, Ballistix.
The level cap is even now. They are both at 15.
Motor coming in, as this seems like it's the start of what Tempest wanted to do from the beginning of the game.
Do you get the door open? The shield is low this time around because they both were able to do some damage to the immortal. But here we go. This fort is not looking good.
It is not ending at all. And Tempest, they're waiting to go into the second wall here. Ballistix, they don't have too much poke. They have Chen, but when Chen goes in, there's a Holy Ground, and if Chen goes over the wall, he may be over the wall and never gets a chance to come back, or at least has to use the Wandering Cag for him to survive himself. Hooligan looking for that flank angle from the side.
Will he be able to make a play? Ooh, that's teleport.
A little dangerous, still not 16. Going to open that wall in front of the keep now. Immortal going down, and that's all they need. They got some EXP, they got some structural damage. They pushed in, not exactly what they wanted, but still, that's an okay situation for Tempest.
Yeah, they're not overextending. They're just going for this camp, playing it safe. We'll see if Ballistix will go for that 12 o'clock camp to answer for that 6 o'clock camp being taken. And overall, Ballistix has, they've been more stable in game 1 and 2 and in this current game, even though they lost game 2. They have, I don't know, it just feels personally that they have better shot calling and they know when to fall back, but when they actually both commit into a full team fight, Tempest comes out on top. So Ballistix, they just need to find the right moment where Tempest doesn't want to commit and go in for the team fight and maybe come out the winner. Let's see.
Here, Ballistix starting early camp because they don't have, first of all, they don't have much to do. And they just want to push the lane a little bit before the immortal happens. They're trying to rotate and not really going in for the punish play, as they know that they're lacking damage. Even with Archon, it's just not possible for them to actually get too many kills. And Tempest, they know whenever there is a team fight, they will have an upper hand with all the tools that they have. It's team fighting comp here. But Ballistix, they should be out rotating, they should be punishing, they should be winning these, not winning the entire team fight, but winning the rotation and the macro play at least here, as they're known for the team too. Their next set of immortals coming out in 3 seconds, and they're going in for the defense. Jungha, the reason why he brought the Champig is because of this, to defend, not to attack.
Yep.
Now he's on to the right positioning.
Nobody is making any haste movements yet. Ooh. Alright, they're just gonna soak up some experience.
Greymane going to pressure in a little bit more.
Alright, team fight is slowly starting. Here we go.
Good cleanse. Already used. Hooligan does not take too much damage. We'll be happy after that. Not too many tools actually used from either side. Sign trying to pressure in, or maybe even trying to go around as an ETC. Some folks, of course, that's exactly why they picked Leeming.
SCSC goes for that.
A little bit undecisive. They were first maybe trying to punish SCSC for overextending a little bit, but they knew that was coming. It would have been an easy guess for Ballistix to back off not going to fully commit. We have this tension from both teams.
Yeah.
It's waiting for Tempest to come in and then Wandering Cat to counter.
Very slowly, they are doing a little bit damage, little by little, towards Ballistix Immortal. Notice, and now Tempest Immortal is going down. Oh no! Morden survives. There we go. Martial is picked off.
But can Morden survive? He does survive with the Avatar.
Wow.
With the healing available, with his W there too. That's gonna be a big win for Ballistix. I don't know what Good was thinking alone to be doing there, but it seemed like he used Tormented Soul. Maybe he was going for that solo win, solo kill, but did not work out for sure. And that makes it a 5v4. Ballistix now doing both, poking on the Immortal, also harassing the entire team of Tempest. It's still very slow.
Yeah, Morden just avataring in. We thought he was very low on health, but he does survive once again. And they're not giving up. Tempest is actually coming to defend this Immortal. Maybe make some time for Martial to come back.
It will go on stun, and that's going to be a gone. Chen, let me guess that reset. Not the most damage, but Sanctification, and the Mosh is perfect.
Wow.
Tempest is going to take this team fight easily. Archon, of course, not doing too much damage. Hooligan is looking for his life here.
Yeah.
As they do have enough damage. There's a Calamity. Fuse missed a little bit, but 4-man. Chain stun.
Yep.
Even as a Muradin, what can you do?
Nothing, and you don't have a jump, then you're really dead. And Tempest just showed us that we don't need our 5th player. We can just go 4v5. One good mosh pit will win us the game, and that is actually what happened just now in this team fight. And they are keeping that lead, that one full level lead ahead. And soon after this Immortal is taken, they're probably gonna hit 20 and maybe go for a full push.
Let's see, almost 20 minutes in, and we still do have all the keeps alive. That's the hope. If you lose the keep, then you're losing hope, but you still do have all your hope if you have all the keeps alive. Tempest, of course, closer to 20. When this Immortal brings down the top fort, they will be closer to 20. Maybe this is the walk or the finish.
Yep, they're gonna get this wall down, and definitely hitting 20 here in the process. So
yeah, that's why Greymane wanted to push in at least a little bit more, still being a little bit careful there. After spotting all 5.
If they're letting the 4th go, and Greymane is coming back for that team fight, maybe to try to keep that keep alive. And Tempest, in the meantime, hit level 20.
Here. So Ballistix, that's poking in a little bit. They don't have too much, so Greymane in the front line. Also SDE, some basic damage. Not going to do too much damage anyhow. Immortal is gonna go down soon. There's a holding ground. Buy some time. There's lots of stuns connecting. Face melt onto Chen. Soaking in lots of healing from Rehgar, but that's gonna be a dead keep. Level 20, Tempest, they want to go all in. They want to finish this game. They have Ancestral. They have all the tools available. Let's see.
Alright, Chen comes in. There we go with the barrel.
Okay. But Good jumps over. There's a ETC. Mosh pit with the Sanctification cannot be stopped. That's going to be a kill onto Rehgar. No Ancestral available, but that can be the biggest tool as he is trying to do what he can. Block away from Sign. There's the Parslite Sun. That's going to be game. That's going to be 3 kills, 4 kills onto Hooligan. It doesn't even matter. The core is going down. 4 kills. And STE once again, he's the only one left, but that's 100% win rate Archon. We have it from Lockdown. Tempest is going to take game number 3 and lead the series with a 2-1.
2-1. Wow. All right, and that's 2 sets in a row as well. Ballistix do take the first